So today we are at Sutton Hoo. Here's a replica of the helmet that was found here. We watched the dig last night again, just to get us in the mood. First stop, I think, cafe. That was nice. We're now nice and full. You're nice and full?
I am.
Are you ready to go explore? Nice gluten-free, dairy-free, vegan and vegetarian stuff. And good disabled access everywhere so far. In fact, we've booked one of these. Well, one each. We are heading out and they're free. You just have to ring ahead and just book them to go explore the grounds. Andy and I used to belong to the National Trust and I've been thinking about revisiting it. So I've just joined for the year. It's £91.20. You can pay monthly at £7.60 a month. And it works out exactly the same. And you can have 2 essential companions come with you. Here we are. I'm on Pretty. Julia's on Basil.
Hang on, Basil.
Ready?
I am.
Let's race.
While this is playing, then please remember to hit that subscribe button. If you like this vlog, then give it a thumbs up and share it with your mates. Thank you.
Well, we've got to go to the burial site, which is 10 minutes walk. I think it might be 20 minutes on this. So guess what? I might be late. Debating hair mode. She's already done it, look. Oh my goodness. I must be doing all of 10 mile an hour. She's cutting me up. I'm coming round the outside. I'm rocking it, trying to get it to go faster. I'm catching you, I'm catching you. Bye, loser. And now that I've got my annual pass, I can come whenever I want, even if I just want to come for a little ride around in the woods. Be funny, wouldn't it? Get off a bumblebee, ride here, get off a bumblebee and then come on this. Just negotiated gates. I thought she was going to ram it. I'll get it.
Alright.
Right, I'll get it and you can go through.
Hold of it and then reverse and then go.
But it didn't work.
Didn't work, did it?
Go on then, you get off the other side.
Oh, put that in there.
Oh. We're currently on a tour that lasts about an hour and it's all free within the price. And there are little graves here as well. This one's for a warrior and his horse. And we're now off to Mound 1, where the ship was found. So here at Mound 1, this is where the ghost ship, 47 metre long by 4 metre wide ship was found. And the burial site of what they think is the Anglo-Saxon King Raedwold. And the graves that we just saw is thought to have maybe have been his son. The first mound we saw is thought to have maybe been his father, Raedwold's father. And we're now off to Mound 5, which is thought to have possibly been his grandfather from what they call the Wolf family. And you can see a reconstruction, they're making reconstruction down at Woodbridge in the long sheds there. So this is Mound 5, where King Raedwold's grandfather is supposedly buried, but these little graves here are thought to have been for people who were executed because it is non-consecrated ground. And the reason they think this is because they were found with hands tied behind their back, ropes around their necks and heads in different places from what you'd expect. Here we are in Edith Pretty's home, and what's really nice in here is that you can take photos and videos, sit on the furniture, touch the furniture and just get absolved in the whole experience. So the reason it's called a ghost ship is because all of this is just sand imprints. All the wood had rotted away when they found it in 1939. So from this house, overlooking the views and the mounds over there, this is where Edith Pretty decided that she wanted to excavate. And the rest is most brilliant history. We're now having to get these back for 3:30. It's a bit black up there as well, isn't it? So we're going to come back tomorrow on our way to Essex because we haven't had time to do everything. So I recommend you come in the morning. It's open from 10 till 4. and we'll see the rest of the bits tomorrow. Welcome back to day 2. I'm now going to go into the exhibition and treasury. Now, most of the stuff that was found here is in the British Museum, but there are some bits here, and there is still lots of stuff buried deep underground. I have to say, I didn't actually find this. What have you found, Julia?
Dress ups.
It's all her fault.
Fit in, but
After a flying start, I just tried to put this over my legs. I thought it was trousers, and I realised it had a neck hole. We have to go back to the gift shop now to see if they've got these helmets in there. She's ready. She's ready for battle. It's so cool. We all like a little bit of dressing up fun. I want to put them ones on, Julia. Put them ones on over there. Do you think anyone would notice?
I think they might.
Okay, we'll behave.
We'll behave.
For once. There were slaves in Anglo-Saxon times. Some of them were born into it, some of them would become slaves during warfare. But the wise woman, equal to our high woman in society now, had quite a big status. She'd run the household, she'd run the slaves, she'd run the stores, and she would have an equal footing in society as her husband. They were healers and protectors, using herbs. And it's just such a shame, isn't it, that later in history, the ego of man took over so much of that, took so many rights away, and actually killed many as witches. And although here in the UK we mostly have equal rights here, it's really sad to know that in many countries around the world, women don't. And these were the bits that were found in the grave alongside the warrior horsemen. Here. And it's interactive for kids as well. You've got brass rubbings and colouring in and games, which Julia has been spending lots of time doing. This is a diagram of what was found in Mound 1, where they believe King Raedwold was buried. And he ruled here from 600 to 625. And that's when Christianity started to come here. Previously, Raedwold and his crew were pagans, and he had a pagan burial, and that's what this whole display is about, and it's really interesting. I thoroughly recommend it. Oh my goodness, I love this. It's a very rare find, and I love this place for all the history, the wonderful vibe here, the friendliness of the staff, and the disabled access. There's not left a stone unturned apart from going through the double gates on the buggies. Well, that was a great visit, well worth the money, which is £17 if you haven't got an annual membership. We've just popped down to Woodbridge to the long shed to see them making, or where they're making the replica. There is only one disabled parking space down here, but there was some yellow lines next to it, so I've just parked there with my badge up. So this is being built in the way that it would have been built in Anglo-Saxon times, with the tools. And it's going to take about 5 years, which would have taken the Anglo-Saxons about 6 to 7 months to do. One of the particular problems is sourcing the oak. They need oak that's about 300 years old. But the plans are that the shell will be done by next summer, so that's summer 2026. And then they will tow it up the river to another shipyard and do the internals. And upstairs there's these beautiful tapestries. The King's River tapestry. It's a little bit reflective, so I think I'll just get some photos if I can. I can't get photos, so you'll just have to come and see it yourself. It is all free, but you can pay donations, and there's lots of goodies that you can buy as well to support the building of this great ship. It's going to be the only one of its kind, and they do plan, when it's all done, to get some oarsmen and row it down to the Thames and along it. So some really exciting times to look forward to. I'm just going to get some video from above, and then I'll say ta-ta for now.